I'm Allendale's chief meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Surface analysis right now shows a frontal boundary sitting, well, same place it's been sitting for most of the day, running from the thumb of Michigan back down across, actually right into the I-80 corridor across northern Illinois through Iowa. Front has turned warm as it curls back up through the northern plains. That indicates we've got some south flows starting to go. This front by itself doing nothing. And you know what? We were looking for a better area of low pressure, better batch of precipitation to try and come out of the desert southwest. Got disappointed yesterday when the main low out there didn't move. We've seen the secondary low that's been parked over southeastern parts of Colorado for about the last 36 hours pick up a little bit of action. Seeing a good round of showers and thunderstorms now from south central Kansas back down into the North Texas Panhandle area. But honestly, the amount of moisture here is nothing really to be too excited about. I think, though, as this front stalls out close here, the low may drift north and catch it. That would be a little bit of a help because the front will act as a highway, a corridor, if you will, for that moisture to pull to the north and east. The thing is, as I've already stated, the moisture is unimpressive. I'm looking at rainfall totals in the Corn Belt, maybe 1 to 4/10 of an inch. Yeah, that's right, nothing impressive at all. And coverage, right now, I'm going to stick with 60%, but I'll be flat out honest with you. I think 40 to 50% might be a better way to play this thing. I think the upper Midwest doesn't get anything from this low. Now, we've got a secondary low, or I guess I should say another system, trying to come in across Saskatchewan into the western part of North Dakota right now. That may bring a little action to the upper Midwest. But still, nothing really big here to get too excited about. The moisture looks to be done in the Corn Belt by probably midday to late on Friday. Saturday at this point looks good. Now, initially behind the system, we might see a slight cool down, but you got to really respect this southern push, this warm airflow, the warm front that's turned over the plains right now. You got to respect that. And I actually think that as we go through the weekend and in through next week, we're going to see temperatures over the entirety of the Corn Belt turn a little bit more up. And so, therefore, we're going to be seeing normal to above normal temperatures across most of the Corn Belt. Not a lot of precipitation either. Looking at this front, still around the 17th, maybe into the 18th. Models can't decide which way they want to go with it. I think there's going to be a front there. I'm not looking at anything more than maybe a half an inch right now, and we'll tweak that in the days to come. But the above normal temperatures are nice. I will say that the latest run of the models does hint at a cool air blast coming in around the 22nd into the 23rd. Now, this is way preliminary. Lots can change. But let's just play the what-if game. If this cold air mass comes in, what if it triggers a decent frost over a good chunk of the Corn Belt? What's it mean? Honestly, it means absolutely nothing. Normal first frost date for central Illinois, October 16th. So if we don't get something till the 22nd or 23rd, guess what? There we are, a week longer on the growing season than what would be normal. So at this point, cold air is not a story because it's not a big deal. And I'm not even saying that that cool air blast as we go toward the 22nd, 23rd produces that level of cold. It's just going to be a little bit of a pull back overall. So that's the way things are stacking up there. Internationally, no changes in Black Sea, former Soviet Union areas. We're still dry there. Going to be watching to see where the remains of Hurricane Joaquin go. They're definitely headed for Spain. But I question whether this slug of moisture is going to be able to really hold it together coming into the Mediterranean and going all the way then toward the Baltics. I doubt it. I guess you can keep your fingers crossed and be hopeful that it does, but right now I don't see anything big like that coming. Australia also looking kind of weak. Down in Brazil, we do have some decent rains coming to southern and western Mato Grosso. Those are still on the models. I don't see any reason to take them away. Looks like it's going to be early to middle parts of next week. That'll be what they need. Also heard that corn planting progress is looking pretty good in Paraná, despite some of these heavier rains. So soybean progress ought to be moving right along there as well. That's the way things are stacking up. Have a great rest of your day, and if you've got any questions on the weather, give us a call at Allendale. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.